Hi, this is Matt Yatter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. The address we're inspecting today is 16252 Southwest Gage Lane, Beaverton, Oregon, 97006. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer pipe through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some of these sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends placing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. There is a little bit of marginal pitch at about the 6-foot mark. It does look like it clears up pretty quick. So right off the bat, we would recommend having a sewer scope performed every year or two, just keeping an eye on that area. If conditions ever worsen, then of course some repairs could be required. But as of right now, it's pretty minor, so something more to just keep an eye on. But a little bit of marginal pitch right at the 6-foot mark. And here again at the 15-foot mark. We've got a pretty good belly there, about 3 feet. You can see we pushed through a bunch of debris. We may have actually partially cleared whatever was happening there. Yeah, so there was something happening there, and I guess the camera actually cleared. And so there is again some marginal pitch, but that water belly has gone away because we moved the big piece of debris or whatever had been flushed down there, blocking things up. We transition there, so that signifies transitioning pipe sizes. Pipe materials, ABS into 3034, and then lastly into the city branch piping. And even though we enter in the city branch piping, all of this will be by your own responsibility. There again is some marginal pitch and even a belly. And we pop out of it right at the city lateral. So there is 3 areas of marginal pitch, and then the last one, there's a pretty good belly right before we drop into the city lateral. So we're going to turn off the water, we're going to drain everything out of it, and we're curious to see what happens in those areas of marginal pitch and water bellies with the water off. If everything drains out of there, then of course you're feeling a lot better, but if we still have that water belly, then some repairs could be required. So we're going to turn off the water and the microphone, we're going to drain everything out, and look at the pipe one more time in reverse. So here was that last water belly. This was the area I think I was most concerned about. With the water off, things did drain out of here pretty good. So you can see there's a little bit of marginal pitch. It is a little bit flat still, but I do like that for the most part we're not completely submerged anymore like we were the first time. There's a good amount of debris buildup, so you could have the pipes professionally jetted, blow all this out, and then start fresh. But again, looking at the pullback, now with the water off, we're feeling better about things, so things did drain out. You know, it still doesn't change the fact that there is some marginal pitch. It doesn't change the fact that there is a little bit of a sag in the line there. But with the water off, if things drain out for the most part, or half of it drains out, then again, you're feeling better about things, and it's more of just a monitor type scenario. There's a good amount of debris. Yeah, you can see that at some point the water was all the way up to the top of the pipe. So something was, you know, maybe they just past owners or tenants flushed something questionable down. So let's go forward again real quick. So something questionable down, and it caused some blockage or backup. Like I said, for the most part, it's pretty well cleared. This is about as bad as it gets, I think, right here, is that, you know, it still has some marginal pitch. Still got a little bit of a belly, a little bit of sag in the line. But again, the camera head is not completely submerged anymore. So definitely something to keep an eye on. We'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every year or two. And then, of course, if conditions ever worsen, then some repairs could be required. And then also, because of the amount of debris that's in this pipe, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have it jetted, blow all of this out, and then you get to kind of start fresh. There were a couple areas more of marginal pitch that I didn't see any in that run. We're going to slow down here. There's some marginal pitch there. And like I said, with the water off, we're not submerged anymore. It does slow down a bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. So I think that the appropriate thing is to monitor, and I think, you know, not a bad idea to have it jetted, have some pressurized water put down here, blow it all out, and then you get to kind of start fresh. There was a good amount of debris in there, or there is a good amount of debris in there, and then also somebody had flushed some questionable items down the pipe that were just not moving through, and were definitely causing some of the standing water.